Good evening. This is STV News. According to the Bank of Japan's questionnaire survey on lending trends of major banks, the Fund Demand Judgment Index for the July to September period of 2020 was plus 14 for companies, which was a record high of 59 in the previous April to June period. It dropped significantly since then. There was a pause in the demand for funds from companies affected by the new coronavirus infection. Sales for individuals increased from minus 24 last time to plus 3. Economic activity, which had been stagnant due to refraining from going out, resumed and turned positive. Mortgages and consumer loans have also improved significantly. The outlook for the next 3 months is further down to plus 9 for companies, although there is a pause in corporate funding demand. The level is higher than before Corona. Zero outlook for individuals. Demand Judgment Index is the value obtained by subtracting decrease and slight decrease from the percentage of respondents who answered that the demand for funds was increased or slightly increased. The response period for the July to September survey is from September 9th to October 12th. On the 21st, the government will discuss the nuclear fuel cycle policy of reprocessing spent nuclear fuel from nuclear power plants and reusing it as fuel, with the relevant ministers at the Prime Minister's residence and the Prefecture, which has a reprocessing plant, Rokasho Village, AOMORI Prefecture, was held. It's been about 10 years since November 2010. Regarding the high-level radioactive waste, nuclear waste that remains after reprocessing, the Prefecture has renewed its commitment to do not make AOMORI Prefecture a final disposal site for nuclear waste, which has been confirmed by successive administrations. Chief Cabinet Secretary Katsunobu Kato, Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry Hiroshi Kajiyama, and Governor Shingo Mimura attended the meeting. In his opening remarks, Mr. Kato emphasized that to promote the nuclear fuel cycle, such as the completion of a reprocessing plant, it is necessary for the government and businesses to make the utmost efforts with the understanding of AOMORI Prefecture. Governor Mimura explained to reporters after the council that he urged the government to comply with the commitment and promote the nuclear fuel cycle. I received such a story from the Chief Cabinet Secretary, he said, recognizing that he had gained the understanding of the government. Chief Cabinet Secretary Katsunobu Kato revealed at a press conference on the 21st that there are 3 part-time foreign ministry officials with Mrs. Yoshihide Suga as Mrs. Mariko. Mr. Kato explained, "We are coordinating liaison to support activities by the Prime Minister's wife, such as accompanying the Prime Minister's overseas trip and treating VIPs. Meanwhile, on the night of the 20th, Princess Kiko Akishino watched the opening ceremony of the 51st World Congress on Lung Health, held online due to the spread of the new coronavirus infection at her residence. At the opening ceremony, NORIKO's video message was broadcast saying, "I am very grateful that many experts with abundant experience in tuberculosis control have made a great contribution to the new coronavirus." She greeted him in English. The conference is sponsored by the International Union for the Prevention of Tuberculosis and Lung Disease. NORIKO is the president of the Japan Anti-Tuberculosis Association and is also an honorary member of the union. In sports, Hideki Matsuyama and Takumi Kanaya, who will participate in the U.S. Men's Golf Zozo Championship in 22 to 25,000 Oaks, California, attended a remote press conference on the 20th and showed their willingness to win. Last year's first tournament was held at Narashino CC in Chiba, but this year, the venue was changed due to the influence of the new coronavirus. Matsuyama enthusiastically said, I will win here and go as a defending champion if it is held in Japan next year. I want to do my best for that. Kanaya will be the second professional turn. I am happy to be able to play while the top players are gathering. I want to play in my own way and aim for the victory, he said. Japanese players include Satoshi Kodaira, Shugo Imahira, and Ryo Ishikawa. Tiger Woods USA will win the tournament in a row and win the 83rd victory, the most in the history of the US Tour. That's all for today. See you tomorrow for another news update.